Gender ideologies have also been included in the classroom discussions, and in one school this was led by a drag queen.
They were divided into 3 groups. The first group I'll start with had a drag queen come in, and the drag queen asked the question, how many genders are there? The children responded dutifully, there's 2. The drag queen said, no, there isn't 2, there's over 70, there's 73. One 11-year-old child got very upset by that and turned around and said, no, there's not, there's only 2. The drag queen unfortunately then responded with, you have upset me, get out, and threw this child out of the class.
Why 73, David? Why not 74? Why not 72?
I don't know.
There are at least 73. This is how many we've counted, at least. And if you don't believe it, get out of here.
I lost track when it went over 50.
Oh,
genders.
You had them all the way up until 50. And then
Yeah.
it's kind of like memorizing all of the digits to pi. 3.14.
My question is, since drag queens have become so popular and accepted in our culture and in public libraries and in public schools, in this case, this drag queen forces a child to leave the class for denying 73 genders, and the school teaches anal sex to 11-year-olds.
Let's take a look at what they had to say about it.
Next group was then taught about sex change operations. They were shown artificial penises, and they were then shown a skin graft taken from a girl's arm to use to put onto the artificial penis. The third group, they were taught oral and anal sex, and a lot of the children are just too traumatized to even talk to their parents, and even when other friends have phoned up saying, they just go, I can't talk about it, just not talking about it.
So these are 11-year-old kids.
These are 11-year-old children.
Year 7.
Year 7.
We are raising basically pawns, like children to be pawns, children to be our toys. We mold them into the way of having a little narrative that isn't letting the child express who they are as children and grow into adulthood. We're trying to push adulthood onto them at some points. We're trying to push all this narrative of this LGBTQ stuff because to make us feel better, not what's best for the children, but what makes us feel better. Like this drag queen who felt upset because an 11-year-old said that there are 2 genders. I was upset. So you then, 11-year-old child in your school where you should be learning something,
Yep.
not with a drag queen, you're the one who has to leave.